little bit of an Ellen DeGeneres update. This hit last night. Thought I would cover it since I've been covering this story, and it's been a pretty wild story so far. It would seem that Warner Media has concluded their investigation and found some scapegoats. They're ousting 3 executive producers, which I'll go over in a second. I wonder if this will be enough for the mob over on Twitter. I don't know if this will be enough, if this will be enough sacrificial heads for them. We'll see. Ellen appears to be escaping untouched. She's going to have to do some Devacity training and so on. That will be her punishment for for allowing all this behavior. They're going to shuffle all of the blame on Ed Galvin, Kevin Lehman, and Jonathan Norman. Those are the 3 producers that are being ousted. And she'll just do a little bit of training, and then she gets to go on and keep doing the show like nothing happened. And that's what she's hoping is going to happen, I assure you, is that people will forget about this and act like nothing happened. And I think that she's likely going to get away with that as well. Ellen is a big figure for the powers at B over there in Hollywood, and for the super far left. They love her, and they don't want to lose her. So I imagine, this is why you don't see too much coverage of this. You only really see the entertainment outlets and maybe Fox News talking about this. From what I've seen, like CNN and a few other outlets have almost completely ignored it, and they are likely to keep ignoring it. And if anything, they'll pick it up now, and try to spin the story so that it was like a ring of these 3 producers and they were shielding Ellen so that she never knew anything that was going on. We'll see what happens. I'm really interested in the ratings of the first week of her show. I expect them to start up high. If the show doesn't go down in ratings, then we'll know that this is getting swept under the rug just a little bit. Because the coverage on this hasn't been that high. And if you would consider it, if this had been like a Carlson, like a Tucker Carlson type of figure, and this was happening to him, he would be over all of the big mainstream news sites. They'd be blasting him all day. There'd be like 24-hour coverage. It's the mail guy delivers mail. They'd want to talk to him. Did you see anything strange happening when you were in his windows when you walked by? Like, they would be doing that kind of stuff. But with Ellen, it's like, you know the phrase, like, no stone unturned. Well, they're turning him back over and throwing some weeds on him so you don't notice them. It's pretty funny. By the way, the current DJ, I think his name is DJ Twitch, lowercase t, so I might be saying that wrong. He's recently came out in support of Ellen, said there's nothing but love. He was conveniently promoted to executive producer as of last night. So kissing that Ellen booty paid off pretty good for him as he got a promotion. It's funny how loyalty works out with old Ellen. So anyway, let's take a look at this report. This is a Variety exclusive, so they got the tip right away. The Ellen DeGeneres show has overhauled its senior production team in the wake of all the accusations that have been flung. And they'll have to, of course, attend some workshops and so on and so on. 3 senior producers, executive producers Ed Galvin and Kevin Lehman, and co-executive producer Jonathan Norman, have been ousted from the Warner Brothers distributed syndicated strip following damning allegations raised in recent reports by BuzzFeed and Variety. Ellen veterans Mary Conley, Andy Lasner, and Derek Westervelt will remain at the show as executive producers alongside host DeGeneres. Conley, Lasner, and Westervelt have been with the show since its inception in 2003. A Warner Brothers spokesman confirmed that Gavin, Lehman, and Norman have parted ways with the show. I wonder, did Ellen bother to contact them, or did she just throw them under the bus and then turn her back and just throw all the blame? I had no idea. I didn't know. I've only, the show's in my name, and I had no idea. All of these crazy reports, it was them doing a ring of power. It's just funny to watch these people. She's so willing to throw people under the bus. No loyalty from old Ellen. You know she had some idea of what was going on, if not all of it. I mean, so many people have come out and talked about how nasty she is and what a terrible person she is. It's pretty clear that the whole be nice and kind to each other thing is a bunch of BS and fake. Because she's fake. Like all people in Hollywood. They're all a bunch of fake people. They're all hypocrites. They're all nasty. They all see you as trash. It's there's nothing real about them. So anyway, the news was delivered to Ellen's staffers Monday afternoon during a staff meeting in which DeGeneres spoke via a video conference call. DeGeneres was emotional to the point of tears, tapping into some of her acting past, and apologetic as she addressed more than 200 staffers. According to multiple sources, DeGeneres told the staff that she was not perfect and realized that the effort for the show to run as a well-oiled machine, sometimes leaders were not sensitive to human beings as they should have been. She added that reading disturbing allegations about the atmosphere of the show was heartbreaking. DeGeneres went even went as far to note that the show has at times alienated staffers and even guests by shifting shooting timetables on short notice. She vowed to stick to agreed upon timetables to make the production process smoother for all. So that's really the big thing there. It's kind of the meat of it all. Like I said, the DJ that came out and supported her, I think actually last week he did that, Steven Twitch Boss. He's been promoted to executive producer, which is kind of funny. It's like he knew what he was doing. And then also she's going to take some sensitivity classes. That's kind of the key to getting out of this kind of behavior, huh? You just take some sensitivity classes, boom, you're good to go. You know, if this had been anybody else, like I said, if she leaned in a different direction politically, she would be destroyed. There would be no sensitivity class cop-out. They would have put her up on a cross for all of Hollywood to watch. That's what would have happened. But she's more of a valued asset to them, I think. So they'll be keeping her around. And the show goes on, I guess, for Ellen. Whether or not this will be enough, we'll see. I really don't think a lot of people even know about it or are talking about it. So I guess we'll see what happens. I'm interested to seeing if the fallout continues or not. Anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think is going to happen in the comments. Do you think this will be enough? Do you think the rabid mob will demand more blood? What do you think? I'd like to hear in the comments below. Also, if you would, throw a like up, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.